So today I'm going to talk about the best ways to generate ideas. And this is really important because, when you get stuck and when we get stuck, right, it's a problem because we can't make progress. And that is the really well, it's a really important thing to think about because if we're not making progress, we don't feel like our life is moving along at a pace that we really would like to. We get stagnant. And so the most powerful tool that we have, as you know, is this thing called our mind. And when we exercise our mind, right, we make progress, we generate ideas, and then we get unstuck. And this works for anything. It doesn't matter if this is for your personal life, if this is for your your house, your physical environment, your money situation, your health, your family, things like that, um, even your love life. It works for just about everything, and also including your personal growth. So these are the best ways that I've used. I've used them all, and I'm going to show you what they are. Um, and so when you begin to look at what are the best ways to generate ideas, the first thing that you need to have is a clear picture of what it is that you want, that goal. What is it? In a very clearly defined statement, as simple as possible. And you can either write it down or you can keep it in your head, but the best way to do it really is to write it down, and I'm going to show you why. So the next thing that you want to do after you have your goal in mind and written down would be my recommendation is to do some brainstorming. Now, how do you do brainstorming and what does that really mean? Well, it means brain like a windstorm or a thunderstorm. And when the rain comes from the sky, all these drops come down. Well, it's the same thing. It's like, how do we just generate a bunch of ideas and get them into a form that we can look at them into a big picture? So that's like brainstorming. You probably heard about that. And I think that for a lot of people, they forget that they have that uh, ability to do brainstorming. Is and if you're really stuck, do it with somebody else or do it with a small group of people. So set your clear goal, do some brainstorming, get some ideas down on paper, do what's called free writing. Just take a piece of paper and write down a bunch of random ideas. I mean, I one of the things that I use is called a mind map. Okay. And you may have used this before. This is just an example that I've used in the past. This is for like a 1 year plan. This is a template. Um, and so you can use a mind map and get a very, very big picture. I used to do it on flip chart paper. It'd be about 3 feet by 2 feet wide. And I'd start in the middle and draw a circle. And then I'd write all these different branches. And then within a matter of 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I would have a big picture of how I could solve my problem. So doing mind maps is really, really a really, really great tool. Um, the other thing is to do research. You may want to do some research first. You want to do some research later, or you may want to get some ideas down first, and then when you get into some more specific areas where you need some more ideas, you can do some research, and even like asking people um, what their not only their ideas are, but asking people who they know that might have some ideas. So let's say that you're wanting to build an addition on your house. I've never done that. I've done that at my parents' house, at my dad's house. Um, and we called in people that knew how to do this type of work and got some new ideas that we didn't have before. And it really helped us out and made things a lot easier by using other people. So do your research, get your, your people there and pick their brain. And the other thing is to stay open to feedback. Really, really, really important because you may have certain ideas and certain ways that you want something done. However, if someone has been down that path before and they make a suggestion, don't just say no. I'm not gonna. I'm not going to do it that way. I want to do it this way. Be open to all kinds of feedback, because the more feedback you get, the bigger picture that you're going to have. And this piece of feedback over here may not fit right at the moment, but later on, when you get another piece of feedback or an idea, this piece of feedback that you didn't like so much before, now all of a sudden it fits into the puzzle. So stay open to feedback. Really, really, really important. And remember, while you're doing all these things, it's impossible to fail. You cannot fail. That's going to be another video. And you just have to know that it doesn't matter what you do, you cannot fail. Because what is failure? Failure is what? Somebody's version of that you didn't accomplish something or achieve something. Well, my point of view is that we always and only can create a result. And that result, no matter what it is success. So it's impossible to fail. I'll do another video on that at some other time. And think outside the box. Thinking outside the box is one of those cliche kind of things where, oh yeah, we're going to think outside the box. Well, it's like, how wild do you want your ideas to be? Don't think that one idea that may sound completely insane is so, I mean, if it's not realistic, of course, yeah, but if it's an idea that is kind of much bigger and broader in scope that you intentionally wanted, okay, fine. Well, take that idea and put it off to the side, because maybe later on you'll want to incorporate some of those things that are outside the box into your plan. So uh, collaborate is getting together with people, using other people for ideas, for their experience like that. So collaborate with people, use them. People are always willing to help. And if you can't find somebody to help, well, you need to start making some more friends. And the other really important part is to have fun. Make sure you're having fun. You're on this journey called life, and you want to have fun doing the whole thing. Don't make it a heavy, burdensome kind of a thing. Have lots of fun. Okay, well, if you enjoyed that, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please share them or share this video with other people that you know. I appreciate you, and we will talk to you. I